Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all. Dressed like $1 million bucks, things in its cuffs. Now tell me, who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah. And listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Why don't you join? Yeah. You gotta turn it on, yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Turn it on, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Man, I love it when I run up into people and they say that to me. They say, hey, Steve Harvey got a radio show. Then they wink at me. I know they're listening. You know, I got a lot off my chest yesterday. I wanted to clear some things up, and I appreciate y'all giving me a minute, because sometimes, you know, you just got to say some things out loud, not complaining, but hey, just verbalizing, but realizing that I got to keep going anyway. And that's my words this morning to you, that I want you to keep pushing no matter what happens. I want to share something with you that's important. That's very, very important. See, you have to give God something to bless. You know, if your prayer is asking for God's blessings, you got to give him something to work with now. You know, you got to show the spirit of appreciation or gratitude. You got to let him know that you're in it for the long haul. No matter what happens, don't turn around. You will never, ever see what the end could be if you turn around and go back. You'll never know what the end could have been had you stuck it out. You'll never know how good it could have gotten had you not just weathered the storm. That's the thing that gets most people. It get tough for them, it get hard for them, and then they let doubt set in, and then those doubts become facts, and the next thing you know, they give up. Had you not given up, or had you given your best, what the results or outcome could have been? I look back on my life on so many occasions where in college I wasn't giving my best. I flunked out. Now, it's easy to look at my life now and go, yeah, but look at you now. But back then, man, it cost me for so many years. That failing to finish, that not giving my all, it cost me a number of years. I wish I could say that it didn't mean nothing, that it was just a blip on the radar screen. But at the time, it was major. And so you have a lot of decisions in your life that are happening now. You may be in your 20s, your late teens. You could be in your early 30s and it's happening. But guess what? You'll eventually get through it, provided one thing: you never give up. You never turn around and go back. Had I written myself off because of one failure, see, and this is where so many people go wrong at too. You write yourself off after you failed at something. The one thing you thought you wanted to accomplish and you failed at it. Now you write yourself off as a failure. Now you go settle on into life and just see what hand you get. When I flunked out of college, had I written myself off as a failure, I wouldn't be here today. When I lost my carpet cleaning company, I would have written myself off as a failure and I wouldn't be here today. When I didn't become a diamond distributor in Amway or a direct distributor in Amway even, I would have written myself as a failure and I wouldn't be here today. When I bought a distribution kit to become a distributor of the Bohemian Diet and I didn't make it, I would have written myself as a failure. When I became an A.L. Williams distributor and I didn't make it, I would have written myself as a failure and I wouldn't be here today. Oh, I got a list for you. When I got laid off at Ford Motor Company, had I written myself as a failure, I wouldn't have made it. Do you need some more? Because I have a story filled with mishaps. I have a story filled with failures. Couple of things now. The grace of God and his mercy, which is available to us all. See, that's the key, y'all. Because of his mercy. Because of his willingness to forgive. And to even understand why we do the things we do. In all of my shortcomings, failed marriages, I'm talking about, man, got it all wrong. Can't blame nobody else. It's just me. Steve ain't have it together at that point in life. I could have written myself as a failure the first time. I just could have gave up on it after the second one. And please know, this is an admission. This ain't bragging. So before you start in with me, understand what I'm saying. I'm pointing out in my life a series of missteps and failures. But how I still get here today? Couple of things. God's grace and mercy is first. But that's the key. That's for everybody. See, if it's God's willingness to forgive you and God's understanding of why we do what we do, because he said we wasn't going to be perfect. So in all of your imperfections, your creator told you you would not be perfect. He said it to you. It's out there. I don't care which one of the books you read, it tells you that. So guess what? With that in mind, he has a grace that he has. It's like a grace period. It's like when you don't pay your insurance premium on the day that it's due, the next day they don't just cancel your insurance premium. They have a grace period. Because they ain't trying to stop this money from coming in. But when it comes to God, there's no money required. He just gives you the grace freely. It don't cost you nothing. So you got to tap into that, y'all. You got to get in touch with that because that's an important part to making it. Understanding that his grace is available. So when you make a mistake, so when you fail at it, he has a loophole in the contract with him that allows you to make mistakes, that allows you to get it wrong, that allows you to fail time and time and time again. But if you never give up, if you keep getting up, if you keep trying, if you keep striving, if you keep making the effort to go forward and not go back, God has a blessing for you, and he has it in abundance for you, and God will give it to you at the right time. But you got to be ready. Oh, I wanted to be successful, but if he had given it to me back then, I wouldn't have handled it correctly because I would have made some more mistakes along the way. So you make the mistakes to learn the lessons. Lord, man, God been good to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cool.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I said, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? It's a new day, a new dawning, a new opportunity. Started my day off right this morning, man, because the other day I got tricked. I ain't get tricked this morning. I intentionally set some time aside, talk to God today, man. Make sure. I've been doing pretty good in the mornings, but just want to make sure. Just want to remind y'all to do the same. Tell God thank you. Even if you're going through something, just tell him thank you, because he going to pull you through it eventually. I already know that, because he always has in the past. And remember this one thing I wish I had known when I was young. This too shall pass. I sure wish I had knew that. Oh, boy, I could have saved myself a lot of worry. This too shall pass. I thought it was all permanent. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica Jr., and the legend of Nephew Tommy Jr.
Hey, Uncle, it's funny, man. I had a question about that too, man. It's about the importance of letting go of the past. You know, some people feel like if this didn't happen to me, then I would be here, or if they didn't do this to me, I would move forward. And they want to hold on to that past. Why should they just let this go, man?
Well, in all those things you just said, and all those things I've heard people say, you can't do nothing, nada, about nothing that has already happened. There's nothing you can do about it. Also, your concerns for tomorrow is wasted energy also, because there is nothing, nada you can do about tomorrow. And that's where our anxiety comes from. Concerns over things we have no control or say. And those two things are your past and your future, because you can't do nothing about neither one of them, man. That's why the Lord's Prayer is real clear. It took me a long time to learn this. Give us this day our daily bread. Because we are built in 24-hour cycles. The human being is built for a 24-hour cycle. Nothing more, nothing left. Once you step out of today, you have entered into a realm of uncertainty, anxiety, and all of that. So, man, just focus on today. Ask God to order your steps, because the decisions you make today will affect your tomorrow. Now, you can't live today like it ain't no tomorrow. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Because the goal is to see tomorrow.
Yeah.
So there's some wisdom that has to go in here, too. So you want to make wise decisions with the guidance and the help of God, so that when you get to tomorrow, you've planted some seeds in today that could possibly make your tomorrow even better. And your past, man, just let it go. Let go of your past. Let go of people who keep reminding you of your past. Let it go, man. You did it. It's done. Do you know how many people try to hold me to my past? Yeah, you talking like you a Christian now, but I remember when you I get all that. Yeah, great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I got a partner, man, that's 68 years old and still ain't forgave me for a fight we got in when we were 14.
Wow.
No, for real,
Let
man.
it go, man.
For
Let
real,
it
dog.
go. All right. Thank you, guys. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, it's the Nephew and Run That Prank Back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, look, you can't let the urge to sing your favorite songs while you're driving distract you from that truck drifting toward your lane, or that lane-splitting biker creeping up beside you. Fortunately, every Hyundai offers advanced safety features that can alert you to potential dangers around you.
That's right, because Hyundai is always working to ensure the road doesn't get you. Hyundai vehicles have won over 120 IIHS top safety awards from 2006 to 2024 as of December 2024.
All right, here we go, guys. Nephew Tommy is here to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
Surely we're going to bring that thing in like a Billy D. Williams would do it. You're going to let my hand fall off. Come on now. All right, this right here is You Hit My Car. You hit my car. We're going to run that thing back. This right here. We talking about the cross-side brother across the hall. That's what you talking about? Because I'm the only light blue Camry in the parking lot right now.
That's right.
Okay? Right now. But when they first pick up, you got to get that. You got to get it with that mama's MO before you waste the rainbow noodles all over the place. Okay? Listen closely, y'all. Here it is. You hit my car.
Oh, you wasted and had ramen noodles all over the place. Hello?
I'm trying to speak to Adele.
This is she.
Do you live in apartment number 78?
That depends on who asking.
My name is Herman Wells. I live in building 3, apartment 105. Do you live in apartment number 78?
What you want with where I live?
Look, ma'am, do you drive a Camry, a Toyota Camry, a light blue one?
Yes.
All right. Your next door neighbor then told me that you ran into my car. I got a Benz, a black one, a 2005 C240. Now, I got light blue scratches on my...
Wait. My neighbor told you what?
Your neighbor, matter of fact, his name is Brian Kendall.
You mean the cross-eyed motherfucker that live across the hall?
The what?
The cross-eyed motherfucker that live across the hall told you what?
Man, listen. All I know is he say he live in apartment 80. He live next door to you. You live in supposedly apartment 78 right here in Cambridge Court Apartments. Now, all I'm saying is he told me your car which is the light blue car, backed into my car. Now, I ain't trying to create no problem, but somebody got to fix my car. And I got light blue scratches on my Benz.
Last I checked, my light blue Camry wasn't the only light blue Camry they made.
Ma'am, you the only light blue car in the parking lot. Ain't no even
I'm the only light blue car in the parking lot right now. I ain't gonna say I've been the only light blue car in the parking lot.
Ma'am, I'm not.
Look, and I'm in the middle of watching TV. What can I do for you?
What you mean, what can you do for me? You didn't hit my car.
I ain't touched your car. If you got some cameras out in this parking lot that saw me hit your car?
No, I don't have no cameras, but at least...
Well, then, I believe this conversation is over. And I don't give a what the cross-eyed man across the hall told you.
Look, let me tell you something. You didn't hit my car. Now you gonna sit up and act like you ain't...
Hold on, player. Is you yelling at me?
I'm not yelling at you, but you didn't hit my car. You the only light...
touch your
Ma'am, you the only light blue car in the parking lot.
I'm the only light blue car in the parking lot now. And as a matter of fact, my car ain't even in the parking lot. My sister borrowed my car to go to the store.
Well, is it possible that your sister is the one that hit my car?
Now, what?
Okay, is your sister, when is she coming back? Maybe she hit my car and didn't tell you she hit my car.
No, she ain't hit your car. She ain't hit your car because she would have told me she hit your car. Look, I said ain't nobody hit your car. My car ain't got no scratches on it.
What you ain't gonna be doing is sitting here at me, though.
Then I don't give a what kind of scratches you got on your car, but I can't do a thing about it. And even if you did, let me just be clear, I ain't got no insurance, no way. So I can't do nothing for you.
Wait a minute. Let me tell you something.
You ain't got to tell me You ain't got to tell me a thing. And as far as I'm concerned, this conversation is over.
Wait a minute, let me ask you. Heifer hung up. Call her back.
Mister, you act like I ain't got
You're
call
gonna pay for these scratches on my car. I got $3,500 on my car.
I don't give a about no. You had them scratches on your car already, and you ain't finna use me as no excuse to get you no new paint.
I ain't had no scratches already on my car.
Oh yeah, you had them. Oh yeah, you had them.
No, I did
that's
not.
What I'ma tell the insurance adjuster if he come over here. Nah, cause you gonna be using your insurance. I already told you I ain't got none.
Look, lady, don't make me come over to your apartment number 78.
I'm standing in the door. I'm on my way to the door now. I'm standing in the door. Come on.
Look, I got $3,500 worth of scratches on my car that you need to pay for. You're the only light blue.
Ain't even worth $3,500. So you already doing better than me.
What?
Look, I already told you. I'm tired of talking to you. I'm watching TV, and you ain't got else to talk to me about.
I need to talk to you about this car. Lady, listen.
Your car.
I got 35.
I didn't touch your car. My car ain't bumped up against your car. I ain't even parked next to no BMWs lately.
It's a Benz.
What the hell ever?
It's a Benz C240, a black.
I don't give a if it's a Benz 777. I can't help you.
They don't make a 770.
I don't give a
Lady, look, you know what? Can I say something to you?
No, you can't say a You know what you can say to me? You can say bye.
I just want to say one more thing to you.
One more thing. I'm going to give you one more thing. Go ahead on.
All I want to say is, this Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, your sister Robin out of D.C. put me up to...
Oh, that gonna make me... You know what? I don't even hear y'all show. I listen to the show on the internet. And this bitch, you wait till I talk to her.
All right, Miss Adele, but listen, before you go, can you tell me, what is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, Nephew Tommy.
You knew you didn't run into nobody, huh?
I ain't hitting nobody, because I be trying to plug my stuff out there, folks, so won't nobody hit me, you know?
All right.
Bye.
What I told y'all. 1 minute.
I like when she said, whatever. When she got the car, Mercedes, whatever.
No, call it. The one is
the breathing.
And then she come back with
right back at you.
You met your match on that one for sure. All right, Nephew Tommy.
All right, this weekend it is Charlotte, North Carolina. It seems like y'all are ready. I'm ready for y'all. Y'all ready for me. Friday night sold out. Saturday night sold out. Got 2 shows on Sunday. I got a 4 o'clock. It's probably got about 40 tickets left.
All right.
April. All right. I'll let y'all know about Jacksonville Duval on the next prank call. Yay.
All right, nephew. I love Ara, by the way. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO. Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, look, you can't let the urge to sing your favorite songs while you're driving distract you from that truck drifting toward your lane or that lane-splitting biker creeping up beside you. Fortunately, every Hyundai offers advanced safety features that can alert you to potential dangers around you.
That's right, because Hyundai is always working to ensure the road doesn't get you. Hyundai vehicles have won over 120 IIHS top safety awards from 2006 to 2024 as of December 2024.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, a new survey shows that some people aren't worried about filing taxes this year, waiting for Doge to eliminate the IRS. Numbers are in and Target sales are, yeah. Oh,
what?
Yeah.
That's the plan?
Yeah. Numbers are in and Target sales are suffering after rolling back its DEI plan. All right. And Rihanna and A$AP Rocky are named as one of the most influential couples in fashion. That's all coming up at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time for us to ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. All right, this is from Raquel in Lake Charles. Raquel says, I was a maid of honor in my sister's wedding. Her best friend found out and had a fit. So my sister told her she can be a maid of honor too. I dropped out of the wedding. Is my sister wrong for what she did, or am I wrong for my reaction? Wow.
Yeah, it's your sister's wedding. It's not yours.
Yeah.
If your sister wants 2 maids of honor, then she gets 2 maids. It's her wedding. So you're her sister. She picked you to be the maid of honor. Her best friend found out about it, got upset. So she made her the maid of honor also. You dropped out the wedding because you want to be the only maid of honor. It's not your wedding. It's your sister's wedding. To me, that's what it seems. If your sister, what difference do it make? She's still your sister. She's still getting married, and you still a maid of honor.
It's not about you. It's not about you.
What'd you say, Carla?
Well, why she just couldn't just support her best friend? Let her sister be the maid, and then you be in the party. You can still be in the wedding party. You can be a bridesmaid. What's the big deal?
Some people just want to be it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If
it's not
I
about
ain't
her.
it and everybody don't know I'm it, I don't want to be in it.
That's right.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
about
true.
you. That was
What?
So true, Steve.
Bro, I done met a lot of people like that.
You're right.
Yeah.
Men too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you, CLO. Moving on to Shantae in Indianapolis. Shantae writes, the drugstore that my husband and I've used for years started emailing receipts. I was checking emails and saw a receipt for 2 prescriptions on my husband's card, but he said it's not his receipt. If he's on medicine, why won't he admit it?
God.
Medicine.
Yeah. There's too many ways around that. If you,
I think
how old is he? Is this Viagra or something?
He didn't say. He didn't. She didn't say. Her name is Shantae. So.
Oh, that's young.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tetracycline. He getting. Yeah, he getting.
What?
Tetracycline.
Yeah. And Tommy, what is tetracycline
That
for?
mixes oil and water. I learned that in
That's
science
tetracycline,
class.
or it could be amoxicillin, or it's penicillin. It's a cyllin. It's one of them. Just tell
Oh,
you.
it's
Oh,
an
that's an
antibiotic.
antibiotic. Yeah. Yeah, that's when you got you don't get penicillin no more. They don't even have none. The diseases we get now, penicillin can't handle. You gotta get something else. You ain't heard nobody say they done had some penicillin in a while. These some upgraded diseases now. You gotta get something. You gotta get some shots.
That's a mess right there. A hot mess. All right. Moving on to Tyrone in Lexington. Tyrone writes, my wife has baggage from her ex-boyfriend that cheated on her many times. Her insecurities are too much for me, and I'm tired of being accused of cheating and lying. How do I leave this marriage without causing even more damage to her? Wow.
Well, bro,
He's
listen.
out.
I mean, bro, you've already determined what it's gonna be, right? So, I don't know. It's no fixing this. Some people, before they get in relationships, need to get healed first.
Yep.
So, you know, you
Therapy.
can't, but bro, what you can't do is stay there. I'm in full support of getting out. Matter of fact, I recommend out.
Well, he's decided that, like you said, CLO, but he doesn't want to cause even more damage to her. How does
Well,
he avoid
that ain't your job. That's not your job. You ain't in the damage reduction business. Now, it's noble of you not wanting to hurt her, but you know you're not gonna win this one. She need to go talk to somebody,
Yeah, she's there.
and she's not. So where we at?
But he didn't see any of this while they were dating, CLO?
Yeah, he saw it.
Or what?
Yeah, he
thought
got
she would
accused
get
when they
past
was
it?
dating too.
Yeah, I
But
bet.
he married her anyway, so.
Yeah, she fine.
Gotta do it.
Do it.
You know, you know.
Why do you guys
Tommy, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, I do.
You know, we can overcome a little bit if you fine. No, you're not. We're gonna try to work with you if you fine. So
Well, he tried and
yeah, but
couldn't do it.
yeah, fine
Gave
wear
up.
off fast.
Boy,
Boy,
boy.
you ain't
Fine wear off.
boy.
It'll get you,
Fast.
but can it keep you? That's what you're saying. Okay.
Oh, fine chick get ugly real fast. After a while.
Woo! You better speak this morning.
Man.
Yeah, it don't take. You know what, man? You just got to. It's like a.
Why are you looking up in the sky right now?
I'm just thinking of the lines.
That's where it's at.
Y'all are terrible. Y'all are terrible.
That's really bad.
Yes, that's awful.
Well, ladies, I'm sorry, but you know we're talking about men now. We ain't that deep.
We know.
Yeah, that's true.
We work
You know.
with
Gotcha.
you guys.
About as deep
Get
as a
ugly.
puddle. But fine get ugly real fast.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
it does.
very visual.
I
Very
love that
visual.
one. That's true.
It is. It is.
I done seen right before my eyes. I've seen it happen.
She went from fine to.
In a conversation.
Yeah.
Super ugly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa. Women
All
can
right.
say that about y'all.
I don't care. Hey, we don't care. Well, most men know they ain't fine anyway.
What are you trying to say, Junior? What?
You know what I'm saying? Fine, I go from, why am I sitting here? It goes straight to it.
It don't take long.
No.
Okay. All right. All right. So last one. Yeah, last one. It's good to know, what's in your hearts, guys. All right.
Be
Last
careful what
one.
you find.
Go looking for stuff.
This is from Will in Phoenix, CLO. Will writes, I work in the kitchen at a popular new restaurant. My girlfriend is an administrative assistant, and she thinks I need a professional job like her. She basically told me she's ashamed of my job. Should I look for a new job, or can I continue to do me?
Hold on, wait. What does he do, Cheryl?
He works in the kitchen.
He works in the kitchen at a restaurant.
Mm-hmm. And she's an
And
administrative assistant.
She's an administrator, and she's now saying she's ashamed of his job.
Yeah, because she wants him to have a professional job like her.
Are they married?
Not work in the kitchen. No. My
Okay,
girlfriend
so-
and boyfriend.
Okay, so his question is what he wants to know. What's the question?
Yeah, should he look for a new job, or should he just continue to do him?
I think you need to look for a new woman.
Thank you. Because she ain't fine no more either right after she said that.
All right. Thank you, CLO.
No, thank you.
You sure are cute today. All right, coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The Internal Revenue Service is not to be played with. We all know that for sure. The income tax filing deadline, of course, every year is April 15th. And 2 weeks from now, you should not let anything that you're hearing from DOJ affect how you file. According to a survey by a consumer credit resource, Americans are willing to take their chances this year with the IRS because the new Department of Government Efficiency, that is DOJ, headed by Elon Musk, has fired so many workers in the agency. The survey found that 24% of Americans say they're less concerned about making a mistake on their tax return this year because they don't think there are enough workers to catch it. 17% say they may not even file their taxes this year because they don't believe they will be audited. In response to the survey's outcome, a Credit Karma expert warned, quote, "You definitely don't want to mess with the IRS." So here's the question. Are you filing or are you waiting for DOJ to eliminate the IRS?
Done filed already.
Yeah, filed already.
Man, please.
Yeah,
File.
Don't play.
17%.
This is not for black people to be listening to at all.
Why you say that?
We ain't got time for that kind of mess like that. We the first ones they're going to put in jail.
Well, they said, that's what Shirley said in the story. 17% of people are thinking about not filing at all.
Not filing. Yeah.
16% of them going to be in prison.
Yeah, you got to file.
Listen to me, man. To get rid of the IRS, it cannot happen. This country will crumble immediately because that's where they get their money from.
Well, you can't tell my girlfriend that. She's black. She's a staunch Trump supporter. She said, you wait. They will eliminate the Internal Revenue Service. She's stuck on it. Nothing's changing her mind.
That's cool. How do you think, when did Trump, Biden, Obama, Woodrow Wilson, or anybody else tell you wasn't going to have to pay no more taxes? Donald Trump never even said that. Project 2025 doesn't say that. We live in a tax country.
The rich, he don't tell us what he pays.
Well, if he pays,
right?
Does he pay?
Here's the deal. There are tax loopholes.
Yeah.
Listen, here's the argument of the rich. One of the arguments.
Let's hear it.
Is that rich people, because of the money they make, that they hire so many people. That is a true fact. Okay. One of the write-offs you get when you hire a person that's one of their write-offs. So what you try to do is you try to hire people that provide a benefit for you or your business or you personally, which helps you accomplish something. In that, by giving them a salary, you now have a tax write-off from your income, but you're getting something in return, a service. So rich people constantly talk about how many companies they have, a business that they run, and how many people they hire. But the problem that the Democrats make is they want to keep constantly taxing the rich to make them pay more. The argument from the rich becomes, why am I penalized for doing better? Which is a valid argument. Very, very valid. So now, the more I make, the more you take. That's crazy.
And
that's crazy.
The story. That's it in a nutshell.
And that's why Biden was talking about taking taxes up to 60% for the rich. Now, they gonna get together, put their money together, and get their boy in office who ain't gonna go for that. And thus we have super PACs supporting Donald Trump. And Donald Trump is president. Because the rich people not finna let you do that to their money. That's
all right.
It was all about money.
Thank you for that money lesson, sir.
Yeah, just learned a whole lot right there.
That's just a small piece of it, y'all. Yeah. There's a larger piece. But that right there is the crux of it.
Okay. So the question should go to you then. Are you waiting or are you filing? Are you waiting for Doge to eliminate the IRS altogether?
Doge not eliminating no IRS.
That's
That must be crazy.
That's what they're saying.
What Doge is going to fix it for is so them rich boys don't have to pay as much. Which will then allow them to pay less.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. Well, moving on, if you've wondered if the retail boycotts have made a difference, the answer is yes. Yes, they have. According to a report from Numerator, that is an analytics firm, Black and Hispanic shoppers have shifted their spending to Costco, and Target stores have seen a decline in in-store shoppers. The data shows a direct correlation to Target's DEI rollback, with a drop of nearly 5 million shoppers. 5 million shoppers have stopped shopping at Target. Costco maintained its strong DEI stance and has seen an increase of 7.7 million visits from new and existing customers. So there you go.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's making a difference. It's making a difference. You wonder why Pastor Bryant is doing this, Jamal Bryant, Bishop Jamal Bryant, and this is why.
Yeah.
It's just true. We in Costco every Sunday. I'm in there every Sunday. I got a 48 pack of water. 48 pack. I got a 48 pack of water. Yeah.
I got my Costco card too. Come on.
I just renewed mine. I just renewed my Costco card. Yes.
Well, yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah. Don't say what is Costco. If you say what is Costco.
No, I know what it is. I've seen it.
What's the
I don't
question?
have no card though.
Go on in there. Get your picture taken.
I'd love to see that.
Come on.
You can get the
and they give you your
executive
card right there.
Yeah.
Right there. You can start shopping.
Do Costco sell fences?
They sell everything. All right.
Shots fired, Junior.
Why are you in there?
You got that water, though. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of One Has to Go. One Has to Go right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Shirley Strawberry here. April 6th is National Acai Bowl Day, and Tropical Smoothie Cafe is offering Tropic Rewards members $5 off an acai bowl or acai bowl with Nutella. It is a perfect way to treat yourself to a refreshing tropical getaway. Not a member yet? Join the party by downloading the Tropical Smoothie Cafe app and signing up today. Log into your account on April 6th to redeem your offer of $5 off an acai bowl or acai bowl with Nutella. Well, President Trump has spent just as much time on the golf course as he has in the Oval Office since he was sworn in. According to HuffPost, his second term in office has seen a major spike in taxpayer-funded golf trips, totaling over $26 million a year so far. $26 million so far. Reportedly, Trump has spent 18 days at his golf properties, with 14 of those at his West Palm Beach golf course, which is seen as a financial boost for his private business. Each golf trip incurs extensive fees for operating Air Force One, mobilizing Trump's presidential motorcade, and deploying Secret Service agents and security equipment for each trip. So, there you go.
Nothing you can do about that.
No.
Nothing.
Nope.
Now, if Obama
Go ahead.
has spent this amount of money playing golf, they will be having a fit.
Well, which is one of the things that Trump and them brought up. Mm-hmm. They were talking about he's spending too much time on the golf course.
Yeah. And now you're spending all this money causing taxpayers. We're footing the bill.
Well, yeah, he spent just as much time on the golf course as he has in the Oval Office. How is that possible with everything going on in the world right now?
Girl, he just out there signing executive orders.
He don't know what's going on, dude.
Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Fire this. Fire these people.
Let's play golf.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Meet you on the back nine. Come on.
Shirley, where you learn that term at? Meet you on the back nine. Where you learn that at?
Steve, come on now. Come on. We've been on the golf course before. What do you have golf tournaments every year.
I don't know where you got that from. I've never heard you say that. Ever.
Oh, it's never come up, I guess.
And what does it mean?
Well, the golf course is divided into it's 18 holes.
18 holes.
Right.
And the front 9 is 9, and then there's a turn. Usually at a golf course, the turn is usually somewhere around the clubhouse. So guys go to the bathroom, grab a snack, something like that. But most guys keep pushing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's called at the turn. So you go down the golf course one side, then you get to the 9 and it turns, and then you go down the next side. That's just why they call it.
Do you have to play 18 holes? Can you just play 9 when you go out?
No, it depends on how your day going. You'll stop at 4.
Okay.
I've walked off that bad boy at 7. Yeah. It just today ain't going right. I'm not going to see the turn.
Your swing isn't swinging today.
Oh, yeah. I played 6 holes and went home. That's good.
Okay.
Don't have to make
Something ain't going right today, so
Oh, gotcha.
you have to play 18. I wish I could make it 18 all the time. But you know, like sometimes you'll be playing and just it's hot out there and you just exhausted. And you get to 13 and go, hey, let's play one more and, go to the clubhouse.
All right. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of One Has to Go right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It's time now for a round of One Has to Go. One has to go. Listen carefully. Headphones, Bluetooth speaker in your car, or Alexa.
Alexa.
Oh, Alexa. I don't even have that.
Yes, you do.
Alexa?
Yes.
I have it where?
In your house.
Don't you have it in your house?
No.
Oh.
You don't have Alexa.
You don't let no white ladies in his house?
Anyway.
Alexa, play the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You can say that.
I've never had Alexa, ever.
Oh, okay. All right. One has to go. Red Lobster, Chili's, Olive Garden. Junior.
Ooh.
Olive Garden.
I knew it wasn't going to be Chili.
It was never going to be Chili's. I know y'all ain't gonna do it. And they better not throw Chili's out.
I'm sorry, Junior.
Red Lobster, Chili's, Olive Garden.
I got to have that salad at Olive Garden, and I got to have them biscuits at Red Lobster. I'm sorry. Chili's gone. Yep.
Steve.
I'll get rid of Red Lobster. I don't know what's in Red Lobster.
The biscuits, Steve. The bits about
The
those
biscuits,
biscuits.
Biscuits on?
I'm sitting up in here.
Biscuits.
I'm not going to a seafood place to eat no bread.
Cheddar biscuit.
It don't make no sense.
They're so good, though.
It's so
Oh,
good. Red
that
Lobster's good.
endless shrimp and all that don't really be. What is y'all talking
The
about?
Neptune platter. The Neptune.
And and Junior, I ain't been to Chili's in so long.
Don't talk about
Lord,
Chili's. Don't say nothing bad about Chili's.
It had to be the 90s. It had to be the 90s.
The 90s.
When they
I
were
know good
singing
and
Baby
well
Back.
I ain't been to Chili's in the 2000s. I know good and well I ain't been to Chili's.
He went when they was established.
Yeah, I've only been to Chili's maybe twice in my life, I think. And
What?
It was a long time ago. I think that was back when the Kings. I'm not really sure. I don't even remember.
Okay.
Chili's.
Okay.
All right. We're moving on. One has to go. Mosquitoes, bumblebees, or gnats. Which one?
Oh, gnats.
Them mosquitoes, man.
Gnats. Yes.
Hell no, you can get the mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes.
It's mosquitoes all day.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
I had
Yeah.
2 mosquito bites on my ankle.
Uh-huh.
And right on that ankle bone.
Yes.
It'll last a week on you.
Damn.
Hey guys, let me give you a mosquito tip.
Okay.
As soon as you get a mosquito bite and you know it, take an alcohol pad and put pressure on it.
Okay.
It'll never itch.
Okay.
Ooh,
All right.
I need to
It'll
know
never
that.
itch.
All right.
Okay.
Immediately
Let's go.
press that alcohol pad, you feel a little tingle, let it soak down in there, and then boom, take it off. It'll never itch.
Okay.
Love
I
it.
like that.
I needed that. I needed that last night.
Oh, don't say it.
Man.
In the middle of
I
my
needed
son's
that at
baseball
7.
game.
They were eating you up, huh?
Man.
Woo. All right. One has to go. That's hammer toes, big bunions, or very thick toenails. One has to go. Ew.
Big toenail. Yeah, see,
bunions.
thick mean crusty, though. That's a big crusty toenail. I know what that is. That's what that is. That's crusty.
Ew.
Yeah.
Come on.
We got to get rid of that crusty toenail. I'm sorry.
Okay, big toenails. Hammer toes or big bunions? Which one?
Bunions are... Whose feet is this? Really?
On the show?
Nobody on this show, I hope.
No.
We got pretty feet.
But very thick toenails for sure. They have to go. I'm used to bunions and hammer toes. I've seen them. I got an auntie with them. I ain't mad at that. I've seen that. Yeah. Foot sideways. I've seen that.
It's sideways.
Yeah. With them hammer toes on top of you walking on the side of your foot.
All right. Last one, guys. Big bank account, big loving family, or big down there? Which one?
Oh, I'm keeping that bank account. Hey, if I got that bank account, I'm big down there anyway. I'm good.
That part.
Yeah, I got a big bank account. I don't give a how you feel about it. Yeah, okay, cool, whatever.
All right, that's today's version of One Has to Go. Thank you, guys. Coming up next, it is the nephew and today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, coming up at 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, his personality comes from a bottle. Marinate on that for a minute. Yeah. It's not what you think, though. It's not what you think. We'll get into it in just a few, because right now the nephew is here for today's prank phone call. What you got for us, nephew?
Shirley, it's unfortunate, but we have to make these calls sometimes, no matter how old the child is. We got to step in and make that call. And it's hard for us to do. Me being a person that work at the school, it's hard for me to make this call. But I got to go on and make it. The title is, Your Baby Going Back to Pre-K. Your baby going back to pre. Yes. Your child flunked pre-K. Your baby going back to pre-K.
Right. It's not right.
Hey, you gotta know it when it's happening. Once they start coloring out that line, hey man, your baby going back to pre-K. Okay.
And school is out next month. And this is what you're doing.
We're going back to pre-K. Your baby ain't finished to make it. Okay. Don't know the colors. Can't stay in the line. These are signs that you're not ready for regular kindergarten. I'm sorry. Let's go, Kat.
Hello.
Yes, I'm trying to reach Miss Thomas, please.
This is Miss Thomas. Who is this?
My name is Mr. Stapleton. I'm actually the principal over at elementary school. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at my records indicating that your son Thomas is going to be starting his first grade.
Mm-hmm. He's ready. My baby's ready.
Right. Listen, Miss Thomas, I've been going through actually all of the children's records that will be starting school, and I'm looking at your son's grades from his kindergarten year.
Mm-hmm. And he did good. Mm-hmm.
Well, no, not exactly. I mean, there's been a few, I actually spoke with the teacher who he was under in kindergarten, and it seems like he just really wasn't up to par as the rest of the children.
Now his conduct, now he talks, but he gets his work. So what else is she saying on that ain't right?
Well, what it seems to be, ma'am, is that his grades weren't up to par as the rest of the other children. She did tell me he was a disobedient child.
No, he's disobedient and talking, two different things. Come on.
Okay. Well, ma'am, listen, what we've decided here is we're going to let little actually do another year of kindergarten.
Oh, no, y'all ain't going to let him do another year of kindergarten. No, sir.
Ma'am, that's the only choice I have after looking.
No, we got our letter in the mail with our report card the week after school started, and it said on the back, promoted. And if I got to get up off this couch and go get it, I'm going to be off, because I'm telling you right now, we will be in the first grade. Kindergarten wasn't that hard. I'm not sure what they told you about him, but it must be the wrong.
Well, ma'am, from my understanding, he doesn't color as well as the rest of the kids. He's all out of the lines when he colors. He doesn't know his numbers completely, and that's kind of what we need when you first come into the first grade.
No, what I can show you on this paper, he did satisfactory all the way through. Now you about to me off, and I'm already sick, calling me with some about my son flunking kindergarten. He ain't that kind of
He does not color well, ma'am.
Listen, coloring ain't got nothing to do with the daggone kindergarten. He is going to the first grade, and I'll be down there on August 24th.
Ma'am, I will not be able to allow you to get into school on August 20th.
I'm sorry, mister. I'm sorry. And I'll tell you what, let me go in and get my pencil and pen, because I don't live that far from this school, and if y'all already down there causing some conflict, I need to get up and go down there, because I'm not telling my baby when he come home today that he ain't going to the daggone first grade.
Ma'am, I hate to say it, but I'm going to have to refuse education from him on August 24th.
You know what? I just went back and put him in public school. I know that was a mistake in the first place. Fooling with y'all talking about some coloring. Give me your name again, sir.
Stapleton, ma'am.
And what's that number down there?
The number here is actually area code.
Wait a minute. I got the number. Never mind. I pulled up this report card. I got the number and your name on the back of this paper. I tell you what, August 24th, we'll be coming in there going to school, and I might make a trip around there this evening when I come from the doctor.
Ma'am, the bottom line, ma'am, is I'm not
going. I don't want to hear that. Coloring ain't got nothing to do with nothing else.
But it's not only coloring. His arithmetic is bad.
I'm sorry. No,
Are you working with him at home? Are you doing anything as a parent?
I work with my son at home every day. What you trying to say? I'm an incompetent parent?
I'm just asking, as a parent, are you working with your child?
Yes, I'm working with my child every day. He can read better than you, probably.
No, he can't read better. I'm the principal.
He can read better than you, because obviously you read that wrong on that paper that he's supposed to be going back to kindergarten, when I know the paper said for me it's going to the first grade, and I'm not listening to no more of this about him going backwards. Now, if you got a problem with your paperwork, maybe you need to go talk to your secretary or somebody in there that wrote my baby name down.
Your son's name, Thomas, ma'am.
I know it ain't him, baby. I know it ain't him. You're not going to sit up and tell me my son is flunking kindergarten. He is not going back to that kindergarten.
Don't bring your son down here August the 24th. Do you hear me?
I tell you what, be ready to whip me and my husband. But we will be down there August 4th. Backpack, shoes, uniform, everything. You hear me?
I will not be able to allow him an education.
Are you down there right now? I will come down there right now and make that correction on that paper for you.
Can you bring
my baby is not going back to no kindergarten for no coloring.
Can you bring him down here and let him color for me so I can...
You talking about coloring, arithmetic, and all this stuff? No, No, I'm sorry. We will be down there August the 24th. I will have this report card in my hand that says you have been promoted to the first grade, and he's going to have a smile on his face, and so are you.
I got one more thing I need to tell you, man. Are you listening to me?
I'm listening. You ain't saying nothing yet. You better say something that sounds like the first grade, because I'm not playing. I would go down to this daggum administrative office, and I had fired, because my son will be in that first grade.
Who are you raising your voice at? Who are you raising your voice at?
I'm talking to you. You talking crazy to me. I'm talking crazy to you.
What?
I'm a grown woman. I don't need to be explaining to you why I'm trying to defend my son.
Did you graduate?
Honey, I am a college degree person. I have a great job. My husband and I do well for ourselves and for our children, and that's why we know.
You're not even at work right now, man.
Listen, I'm sick, fool. I told you that when you called here. Waiting on the doctor to call me now. I'm probably missing my phone call.
Can you color? Because your son can't color.
Can I color? What kind of question is that to ask me, can I color? What are you, white or black? You asking me, you asking me, am I colored?
No, I asked you, can you color? Like your son
I hear some racist lines in there, can you color? No, my coloring and me being colored ain't got nothing to do with none of this. Is this a race thing?
No,
you trying to make sure you send him back?
No, I'm not trying to send him back. I want to send him back to color, to get his coloring together.
I tell you what, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And if you are the head person down there now, you are incompetent and you are an illiterate. Call me and tell me that my son has to go back to the first grade.
I got one more thing. You know what?
Mixed up. I tell you what, I'm through with this conversation.
I'm through with this. I'm going to say one more thing and I'm going to be out here. Are you listening?
I'm listening.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your girlfriend, Felicia.
I'm going to beat Felicia's. I am going to beat her. You about to get tore out the frame. I mean, I'm writing numbers and everything. And I'm recording everything. I'm going to beat her. Because she know I don't play when it comes to my kids. Okay, that's all right.
All right, babe. One more question now. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby.
Y'all better give me some praise up in here.
I just can't believe you.
This is wrong, man. You play too much. This is wrong.
All right, I told y'all the last hour. Charlotte, I'm on my way. I got the meet and greet at the Marquee. At the Marquee, come hang out with your boy, Nephew Tommy, and friends. It's a meet and greet. Let's get on back to business here. We got more dates. We doing Charlotte this weekend. Later on, Sunday, April 13th, we doing Brea Comedy Club. So everybody in L.A., listen to your boy. Come hang out with me. That is Sunday night, one night only at the Brea Comedy Club. And then it's Duval. That's right. April the 19th, Easter weekend at the Florida Theater. OMG. Get your tickets. They're on sale right now. That's a heck of a weekend. Get your laugh on, get your barbecue on with the nephew, and we're going to have a whole lot of fun. Next week, y'all, I'm going to start telling y'all about this cruise that I'm hosting, which is for MLK weekend of 2026. Y'all don't want to miss this thing. Boy,
you all next year with it?
Yeah.
Oh, but girl, get my dates like that, Carla. Just next year.
Book
All right,
busy.
Girl, come on.
All right. Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. The subject is his personality comes from a bottle. We'll get into it right after this. Hey, everyone. It's your girl, Shirley Strawberry here. April 6th is National Acai Bowl Day, and Tropical Smoothie Cafe is offering Tropic Rewards members $5 off an acai bowl or acai bowl with Nutella. It is a perfect way to treat yourself to a refreshing tropical getaway. Not a member yet? Join the party by downloading the Tropical Smoothie Cafe app and signing up today. Log into your account on April 6th to redeem your offer of $5 off an acai bowl or acai bowl with Nutella.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
All right, nephew, thank you. Subject, his personality comes from a bottle. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm dating a man that I met online, and I'm amazed by all of his personalities. He's fun-loving and easy to get along with. One day and the next day, he's acting like the CEO of a major corporation. In real life, he's a chief operating officer, not a CEO. He's responsible for a lot of people at work, and he said that he is always stressed. When he's stressed, he whines and needs everything done for him. I've even removed his shoes and rubbed his feet when it should be the other way around. Last weekend, I discovered another personality, and that one loves to brag and lie. We were with some of his friends, and they've known him longer than I have, so I'm sure they knew he was lying, but nobody would stop him. He said he was buying a boat so we could sail away on our honeymoon. He hasn't even talked to me about proposing, but he told the group that he's been looking for rings. I just sat there, confused, and then I noticed he was drinking tequila. He and I usually don't drink. We prefer to smoke weed before we go out, so we're in a chilled mood. The tequila introduced the new character, and I saw it again a few days ago. He came over, and it was late. He walked in my bedroom with nothing on but his socks and dove into the bed. This wild man managed to pull the sheets off the bed, and he made me sweat all of my curls out. It was the best sexual experience we've ever had. I blame it on the tequila. I told him he needs to get his personalities in check, and he laughed. I was not joking. I love the tequila sex, and I wish I could take pieces from each personality to make an ideal man. How do I deal with him? Okay, so what's the problem now? What is the problem? Did you leave something out of this letter? Because honestly, I don't see any issues here. I think that one of the worst things you can do is create a situation where there is none. These are your complaints. This may not be the man for you, sis, plain and simple. What you've described in this letter is pretty much a typical man. He gets up, he goes to work, whether he's the COO or the CEO. You say he's in charge of a lot of people, and he makes it do what it do. I mean, yes, he's stressed. Aren't most CEOs and COOs, aren't they they stressed? Yeah, they're stressed. And it was your choice to rub his feet. He didn't demand that you rub his feet like some bully or some mean, controlling man. And what man doesn't brag and stretch the truth, and lie a little bit or a lot when he's out hanging out with his friends? As far as the tequila goes, it obviously makes him, we'll call it romantic, okay? And want you more. And you loved it. I mean, this man seems like a pretty decent guy to me. Of course, he's not perfect. Who is? But I really think you should find something else to complain about. I really do. Steve?
I'm stunned. I'm stunned at your reply to this letter. I was expecting you to go the direct opposite way. I am stunned.
I didn't see anything wrong with what she was talking about. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you what's wrong with it. He crazy. See, I'm dating a man I met online. I'm amazed by all his personalities. He's fun-loving, easy to get along with one day. And the next day, he's acting like the CEO of a major corporation. This is the only part in the letter where I struggle with what she said. One day, he's acting like he's a CEO of a major corporation. In real life, he's the chief operating officer, not a CEO. The lady, CEO, COO, both of them at the top, both of them working, both of them under pressure. The COO is the chief operating officer. CEO means chief executive officer. The only person that the COO answers to is the CEO. The only person that the CEO answers to is the chairman. The only person that the chairman answers to is the board. He ain't far from the top. So that's the only problem I had with you in this letter right there. And then, then you say he's responsible for a lot of people at work. Yeah, he is.
Okay.
And he's stressed. Yeah. When he's stressed, he whines and he needs everything done for him. This is why I started having a little problem, though. I've even removed his shoes and rubbed his feet when it should have been the other way around. What you do it for then? I don't like people doing stuff for me begrudgingly.
Yeah,
I
like
rub
a cheerful
his feet.
giver.
Well, you're rubbing too hard now. Then you said, last weekend I discovered another personality. That one loves to brag and lie. Okay. This levels to him. Right. We were with some friends and they've known him longer than I have, so I'm sure they knew he was lying, but nobody would stop him. I'm going to tell you something about us other men. We love a good lie. We recognize it.
We know that about
dog
you.
lying is a dog. Boy, dog over that line. God, you crazy. Boy, did you hear what he said, though? He said he had 6 girls at one time. He no good. He no good well it was before him in here. See, we love that. So when I come back, I'll just tell you this letter's kind of crazy because what?
All right, yeah, what? All right, hang on, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, his personality comes from a bottle. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Shirley Strawberry here. April 6th is National Acai Bowl Day, and Tropical Smoothie Cafe is offering Tropic Rewards members $5 off an acai bowl or acai bowl with Nutella. It is a perfect way to treat yourself to a refreshing tropical getaway. Not a member yet? Join the party by downloading the Tropical Smoothie Cafe app and signing up today. Log into your account on April 6th to redeem your offer of $5 off an acai bowl or acai bowl with Nutella. All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. It's kind of crazy. The subject is his personality comes from a bottle.
Yeah, this lady met this guy, been dating online. They had a good relationship. He's a great guy. He's fun-loving, easy to get along with. But he acts like, and now he's acting like the CEO of a major corporation. In real life, he's the COO, not a CEO. Lady, you too technical.
Yeah.
He's responsible for a lot of people at work, and he said he's always stressed. Well, people that got jobs like that, they are stressed. If you drive a Pepsi truck in the hood, you stressed. You know, if you run cable lines, you stressed.
Yes.
Anyway, then he whines, I have to give him foot rubs. It should be the other way around. We go out with some friends. There's another personality that he loves to brag and lie. Y'all went out with some friends that known him longer than you, and they knew he was lying, but nobody said nothing. I want to just share this with you, that men love a good lie. If I'm sitting around one of my boys and he blowing it up and he lying real good, I'm very supportive.
What are you saying? Stuff like what? Go ahead, dog.
Man, hell yeah. Oh, man. I know that's right. Woo-hoo! Blow it up. Blow it up. Talk about it. Come on, man. What else you do? And then that encourages him to go more.
That makes it fun.
He said one of the lies he told was he was buying a boat so we could sail away on our honeymoon.
Aw. Uh-huh. So sweet.
When the last time you heard a black person say that? Sailing. No, good and hell well, we ain't big on sailing. We really lost our taste for sailing after that first big boat ride. That's why black people don't really consider that much. Anyway, he hasn't talked to me. He ain't even talked to me about proposing. Well, why would he do that? A proposal is usually a surprise, isn't it? So why would he talk to you about, I'm thinking about proposing to you, what you think? Ain't nobody finna do that, so I think he's okay there. But he told the group that he's been looking for rings. He could have. I just sat there confused, and then I noticed he was drinking tequila. He and I usually don't drink. Now, this one I knew the shoe was crazy. We prefer to smoke weed before we go out.
Right.
Why is we in here drinking this tequila? We can smoke this weed before we go out so we can be chill. Now, both of y'all drunk. Y'all drunk and chewed. Everybody toe up. You know what, lady? I'm so sick of this letter already.
Yeah, maybe it's you, huh? Maybe it's
Then I noticed he was drinking tequila. The tequila introduced a new chapter, and I saw it again a few days ago. He came over. It was late. He walked in my bedroom and nothing on but his socks, dove into the bed. This wild man managed to pull the sheets off the bed and made me sweat all my curls out. It was the best sexual experience we've ever had. I blamed it on the tequila. I told him he needs to get his personalities in check, and he laughed. I was not joking. I'm sick of all this you doing. Sitting up in there acting like you a CEO when you is really just a COO. I'm so sick of you whining about all this stuff you got to do. I'm so tired of you getting around your friends lying, talking about you buying a boat and bought a ring, and we ain't even discussed no ring. And then you gonna get yourself drunk on some tequila and come in there and jump on me. We're gonna tear these beds up, sweat all my curls out. It's the best sex I ever had. And then I want you to get your personality together. Lady, make up your mind.
Yeah.
It's the best you've ever had. He's a good guy. He's jovial. He's fun in real life. All of this so you can say, I wish he could take pieces from each personality to make an ideal man. How do I deal with him? Okay, why don't you do this? Why don't you get somebody else? Why don't you stop seeing him and get somebody else? Or are you the person that's looking for the perfect man? Which does not exist. Listen, something comes with everybody in your life. Something's going to come with everybody that you meet. Something comes with everybody you have. You just have to find that somebody that's worth all the stuff that come with them. And weigh it out and do the pros outweigh the cons. And ta-da, can you deal with it? Obviously, you can. Because I ain't heard you talk about leaving none of them. You ain't trying to leave the COO. You ain't trying to see you ain't trying to leave the captain of the boat. Mm-hmm. You ain't trying to leave the dude that might buy the ring. And you ain't trying to do that come over there on tequila. You ain't trying to leave none of them. So where you going? Mm-hmm. Seemed to me like you'd have met the best man you've ever had before.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Steve. Leave your comments.
That letter exhausted me.
Yeah, where's the problem here? All right, leave your comments on today's Strawberry Letter on Instagram and Facebook at Steve Harvey FM. Now, coming up next, it is Junior in the building with Sports Talk, as he always is. I know you got something good for us, Junior, coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, it's Carla Farrell. Kick that old mop and bucket aside. Are you ready for a mop and bucket clean in half the time? Make the swap to Swiffer Power Mop. The all-in-one cleaning hero has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt and grime like magic. With hundreds of scrubbing strips on the pad, it absorbs sticky messes with ease. Plus, it'll leave your home smelling great for hours after cleaning. Get yours today and mop smarter with the Swiffer Power Mop.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got for us, Junior?
All right, Shirley, but before I get to that, I just got to let everybody know that Mother's Day is coming. And there's a Mother's Day Comedy Jam in Jacksonville on May 11th. Right there in Jacksonville, the city right now. Y'all
we holiday boys. That's what we do. We do holiday.
Every holiday, we got something going on. So here it is, man. It's going to be me and Shirley Underwood. Yes, Carl.
I want you to say Duval like the new coach for the Jags.
I can't do it. But I'm going to go ahead and do it, though. He just said, Duval. Duval.
Like he was calling someone named
Liam Cohen, the coach for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Duval. I said, man, this is not how this goes. You're not going to be that long.
Everybody else said, hell no.
And then also, man, I got to let y'all know, man, it is that time of year, June 7th in Dallas, Texas, in the DFW Metroplex, the Kiers Hope 5K Run and Fun Walk for Sickle Cell for our 10-year anniversary. Cheers to 10 years at the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge. We're going to see y'all there, man. Come on out and walk for this cause, man. It's a great cause. So glad to be doing it again. For 10 years I've been doing this. So if you want to register right now, just go to KiersHope.org. That's KIERS Hope.org. We'll see y'all on June 7th at the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge in Dallas, Texas. Okay, let's get to some sports. The women's Final Four is set. The women's Final Four is set. And man, UCLA versus UConn and South Carolina versus Texas. Boy.
Come on, South Carolina.
Ooh, Dawn Staley back at it again.
She's the GOAT.
She got to be the GOAT. She's back at it again, man. So this is going to be a great Final Four. I want them to win, man. I just like the way Dawn handled it. She has so much class. Dawn Staley
this will be a three-peat, Junior.
This going to be the three-peat, man. She's going for the three-peat. And that should make her the GOAT right there. Three-peat.
She already the GOAT. She already the GOAT.
Yeah. So that's for the women's Final Four. Okay, in the NFL, this is concerning, but it's not really concerning, but it is concerning though, because they trying to ban the tush push. The tush push that the Philadelphia Eagles with Jalen Hurts and everybody just get behind Jalen and push him. They trying to ban
that quarterback sneak they do?
Yeah, the quarterback sneak. But it ought to feel good for Jalen. I wouldn't want nobody just grabbing my behind for a first down. That's for sure. If we can't find another play.
It works though.
Yeah, it's working, but Lord.
Speak for yourself, Junior. Go ahead.
Wait a minute, Shirley. That might work for y'all.
All right, sir.
Man, every time I'm in the huddle, I call that play. I call it.
Yeah, me and Shirley will be the offensive line. We're here, Jalen. Yeah, we're here.
We got you, boo. We got you, boo.
Eagles on 3.
Don't worry about Jalen.
Push it real good.
We gonna push. Go ahead, Shirley.
All right,
hey, we should rehearse, ladies. I'm just saying.
We're coming up at the top of the hour. A lady
we should rehearse.
Is having trouble deciding if she should be a side chick or not. She needs some advice. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, this is from Dana in Lansing. Dana says, I've dated a man that was getting divorced. Things got complicated, so I left town without telling him I was leaving. I ghosted him. I ran into his daughter when I was in town visiting my mom recently. She said her dad is getting married again. I got his number from her, and he was happy to hear from me. To make a long story short, we made love during my trip home, and he's been calling me nonstop. The only problem is that he's still getting married. I would be his side chick all over again. I'm 52 and hate dating, so is it crazy to settle for a sure thing, or should I walk away from this man again?
Wait a minute. Settle for a sure thing?
Yeah, the sure thing is
okay, hold up. So you were dating the man. You're 52 years old. You're dating a man who was getting a divorce.
Yeah.
Something happened in your life, so you ghosted him and you left town. You came back to town, ran up into his daughter, got his number, and come to find out he's getting married to someone else.
Right.
Now, y'all done had a sexual affair while you was at home.
Yeah.
And now he's calling you nonstop. Now, she wants to know, is it okay?
She wants to know, is it crazy to settle for a sure thing? She's calling her.
Is it crazy to settle for a sure thing, which is to be his side
chick? Yeah, because Steve, she hates dating. She hates
dating.
Yeah, or she's.
Oh, okay. So you hate dating, but you like being the side piece.
Yeah.
Oh,
because it's a sure thing. So you got.
Because being a side piece is a sure thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you have no aspiration of being like the main item on the menu. So, like, let me ask you this, lady. So you cool being the slaw at Kentucky Fried Chicken? You don't ever want to be the chicken?
Yeah, because it's a sure thing, Steve. That's the part you keep missing. It's a sure thing.
It's the sure thing to be the slaw.
Because she doesn't like dating. Yeah.
Wow. You know, lady, that explains why you 52 and you by yourself.
Or
that explains it.
Or should she walk away from this man?
Well, but the sure thing of being the side piece assures you of one thing. You're never going to be the whole piece, and anybody can make you the side piece when they feel like it. So when he get tired of you and cast you to the side, then what happens to you? You're free to go to pursue another married man and become another side piece.
Yeah.
Lady.
But you know,
happy.
On the other hand,
they're happy.
You shut up.
Y'all keep passing by people's happy. I mean, he's happy.
We don't want people to be happy.
Yeah. Everybody can't be a protein. Some people want to be a vegan, be a side, you know.
Some people want to be a vegetable.
Oh, wow. Yeah, or should she walk away from this man again? So
sure, come on. You got it.
All right. Yeah, you're sick of her already?
Man.
Dang.
He's sick of me.
The sure thing.
Yeah.
And this fool get in just say it.
Why can't they be happy?
I hate people who aid ignorance.
That's what he does, okay? This one is from...
overlooking the happy.
I don't think we have time for another one, but I'll try and get it in if we can. This one is from Tia in Baltimore. She said, my husband wakes up and grabs his phone before he can even kiss me. I got up the other morning and started getting ready for work, and he was ready to make love. I jokingly told him to make love to whoever he texts every morning. He lost it and said I offended him by assuming he was texting a woman. I feel bad because it was just a joke. Well, not really. Why did he get so offended by it?
Because that's how you do it. You got to be super offended by it.
Oh.
But see, dog, you got to quit grabbing that phone first thing in the morning.
I text Uncle Steve every morning before I get to work. I sure do every morning.
Okay.
All
Get yourself in trouble.
All right.
Pretty brave of you, Junior. You normally don't go that brave. Somehow.
Coming up at 20 minutes after, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, guys, a woman in Germany did not let her age keep her from doing what she loves. What does she love, you ask? She loves having babies. Yeah. Alexandria Hildebrandt just gave birth to her 10th child. She's 66 years old.
Huh?
What?
Wow.
Come on, Alexandra.
She insists that she did it naturally.
Stop that, Alexandra. Stop that.
She says she did it naturally without any help, any fertility drugs, any of that. It's a baby boy. His name is Philip. He was delivered via C-section at a healthy 7 pounds and 13 ounces. He was welcomed by his 9 siblings who range in age from 2 to 46. So she had her first child at 20.
So your brother 46?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your brother can be your daddy.
Or Philip is already an uncle. As a
he a lot of uncles.
Right.
Yeah. Baby got a caffeine habit. Baby came out drinking coffee. 66?
But let's not skip over this 66-year-old woman gave birth.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
But y'all ain't looking at what I want to see.
Miracle.
Who is the daddy that's making these babies over there?
How old is he is the question.
Yeah. Who is that soldier?
Philip Sr., probably.
Oh, no. The junior been gone. Philip ain't finna make
Congratulations, though, to Alexandra Hildebrandt, age 66, with her 10th child. All right. Coming up, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. We'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, look, you can't let the urge to sing your favorite songs while you're driving distract you from that truck drifting toward your lane or that lane-splitting biker creeping up beside you. Fortunately, every Hyundai offers advanced safety features that can alert you to potential dangers around you.
That's right, because Hyundai is always working to ensure the road doesn't get you. Hyundai vehicles have won over 120 IIHS top safety awards from 2006 to 2024 as of December 2024.
It's time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather a jogging suit with dress shoes or a suit with casual slides?
Casual slide.
Mm-hmm. A suit now, we're talking.
Oh, that jogger with the dress shoes looks straight crazy.
Yeah. Oh, you straight crazy. You got on a jogging suit with dress shoes.
See this here.
That's Uncle Larry all day long. Cause you can they got some slides with a suit that can look real gangster.
That's the route we're gonna have to take.
Yeah, gotta go with that.
All right, would you rather have a wooden fence or a wrought iron fence?
A or B.
I'm sorry, Junior.
Yeah, sure.
Wrought iron.
If he gets some crime tape around his yard right now, anything to keep something out of there.
Not the yellow tape.
That's cold.
All right, sardines and crackers or tuna and crackers?
I was raised up on both of them.
Well, we
So
doing
pick
tuna
one.
and crackers. Now.
We've moved up.
these
We've
days.
upgraded.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't do sardines.
No, I'm not.
All the sardines we ate.
No, I'm not ever again. No.
All right, would you rather hum while your wife is talking, or would you rather turn up the music in the car? Which one? You want to hum or you want to turn up?
Either one of them is an argument.
You better believe it. I know you're not humming.
Cut the music up while she talking? You gotta be crazy.
I'm going to hum something she like. That's what I'm going to do.
But you know, I'm probably the only person on this show that listens to no music in the car.
Yeah.
I don't. I usually don't.
No.
You don't listen to music in the car?
No. Quiet.
Yeah, peace and
Really?
quiet.
Because usually I'm in the car either going to work or coming from work. And once work is over, I need pure silence.
You need
because
peace.
I done had enough
Hear that
racket
peace.
in my head all day.
Yeah.
First of all, we got 4 hours of this in the morning.
Yes.
Then
Beautiful show.
I got to go to Family Feud.
Yeah.
Whoo! We just had the stupidest family of all time on this show yesterday. God, dog.
Steve, you can't say that.
Man, I'm talking about, who are these people? and this is how I know they stupid. These ain't Jeopardy questions.
Steve.
Let's go.
It is. All right. Would you rather have a beef with 50 Cent or would you rather have a beef with Stephen A. Smith?
Oh, Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A.
I'm going to win that one.
I can't handle 50. He going to do me on the social media. I ain't going to be able to win.
No,
I'm talking about drag you to no end.
Drag you alive.
The depths of hell.
All I got to do is keep talking to Stephen. He going to say something stupid.
All right, guys, that's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up next, it is our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You know, buying a home used to be a huge headache. You had to go different places for listings, pre-approval, financing. But now, Rocket is putting everything you need in one place. Rocket.com. A single, seamless homeownership platform to help you find, buy, sell, finance, and even refinance your home. Everything you need all under one roof, every home at one address. Rocket.com. The new home for all things homeownership. Check it out today. Rocket.
Rocket.
Own the dream.
All right, guys, here we are, last break of the day on this Wednesday. Steve, how you feeling? What you thinking?
I'm good. I have some closing remarks, kind of encourage everybody.
Okay.
You know what, folks? I want to encourage you all to follow your dreams. I want to encourage you all to pursue your visions. Look, this business you want to open, get started. That school you want to attend, get started. That job you want to have, go for it. That certification you need, go make it happen. Those extra hours you need for credit to get your accomplishment achieved, go do it. But folks, listen to me. Whatever it is you're setting out to do, you have to be prepared to give your all, because that's what's going to be required. Because every time you set out to accomplish something, you are going to be tested. Because that is what's required in the pursuit of anything that's of value. You are going to be tested. If you want a relationship with that man or that woman, you're going to be tested. If you want to stay together, you're going to be tested. But you have to understand that that's a part of the process. Now, you want to know what the other part is? The tests are hard. These are hard tests. These ain't easy tests. This ain't 1 + 1. No. This stuff is A². This stuff is physics. This stuff is algebra. This stuff is complicated, man. It's going to be hard. Success is hard. You hear the saying all the time. How many times you got to hear that? If success was easy, everybody would have it. Well, let me tell you why. 'Cause it's hard. It's really hard. So fix your mind. Straighten up your attitude. Put a bend in your back. Brace yourself, 'cause it's hard. It's just hard. I don't have another way to put it to you, man. Now, I can tell you one thing, though. The hard becomes better and easier to deal with if you have a relationship with God. I will tell you that for sure. So while you're being tested, it would really, really be helpful if you had a conversation with somebody who had been through it before, who knows the way. God knows the plans he has for you, and his plans for you are for you to prosper. The devil's job is to rob you of your destiny. You got to be clear about this. Listen to me, y'all. God created you in the image of himself. He wants you to shine and be prosperous. He wants your life to be a testament to his goodness. But you have decisions you have to make. I was watching this kid who was getting sentenced, and he had done a despicable crime. And one of his he was in jail waiting, and he wrote a rap song. And in this rap song, he was questioning God. And I don't remember exactly how it went, but it was, I'm questioning God since he made me and says he knows my future. If he knew this, why am I behind these walls? Well, because you have the power of choice. See, now God knows who you are, but God, when he created us, we're the only creation he made who gave us complete power of choice. You get to decide between doing the right thing or the wrong thing. You get to decide that. So now God has a life for you that he wants you to have, but if you let the devil come in and persuade you and get you to making alternative decisions, you're not going to get to where God wants you, because God wants you to prosper and have a life, but the devil's job is to rob you of your destiny. So if you're listening more to God, you got a better chance of getting that life of prosperity. But if you're listening to the devil, then you finna get robbed of that. How that don't make sense to you? How you not understanding that part? Stop blaming God when something go bad in your life, when you have a full set of decisions you get to make the whole time. Now, understand something. All of us, whether we believe in God or not, or trying to do his will or not, are going to be tested. The opposition will be put in front of you constantly. Temptation, no one is free of it. You are going to have to face and deal with this constantly until you leave this world. It's how you make your decisions about it that determine the way that you go. Every bad spot I found myself in, when I really stood back and looked at it, I did that. I did that. I picked that person. I pursued that person. I did that. I said I'm going over here instead of going over there. I went left instead of right. I did that. So when I end up somewhere crazy, I go right back to that decision. That's the best way to fix it. Fix yourself and your decisions, and you can fix your outcome. Y'all get a relationship with God, because it's hard out here, and it's better with him. Okay? Those are my closing remarks today. Hope you got something from it. It was a little all over the place, but hey, have one of them days. I'll be all right, and you will too. Talk to God. He loves you.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.